To my knowledge, every single Doctor Who DVD or Blu-ray has at least one documentary included in its special features. A strong creative force behind many of these documentaries is Chris Chapman, whose Doctor Who documentaries have even won him some awards. While directing these documentaries at Dean Films, Chapman would become interested in the animated work that Cosgrove Hall did on The Invasion. Fortunately, Chapman found himself working in the same building as Qurios Entertainment, the animation studio that eventually found themselves creating the next Doctor Who animation for the Ice Warriors. Fascinated by the story of the Beresovka mammoth, writer Brian Hales wrote a story that follows a dedicated team of scientists in a battle to hold the approaching glaciers at bay. When the Doctor and his companions arrive, they soon discover the Earth is under threat from the fearsome Ice Warriors. All 6 episodes of this story were missing from the BBC archives until 1988, when 4 were discovered in an old BBC building being readied for refurbishment. While episodes 2 and 3 remain lost, they were animated for the DVD release in August 2013. The team at Qurios, led by Neil Bushnell alongside Chris Chapman, started by producing some test footage. They meddled with many different art styles, and even looked into 3D animation, both realistic and stylized, something no missing episode animation would actually implement until The Web of Fear, releasing next month. Eventually, Qurios was commissioned to animate the missing episodes 2 and 3 of the 1967 serial, The Ice Warriors. The team at Qurios clearly put much more creativity into the animation than Planet 55 did on The Reign of Terror. Chris Chapman hoped to create the truest possible reconstruction of missing Doctor Who. The team at Qurios went the extra mile in trying to make it feel as much like 60s Doctor Who as possible.
The challenge with this one was to limit ourselves by what would have been possible in the late 60s. What Derek Martin as the director would have done on set at the BBC, what the cameras were capable of, what the editing, the live vision mixing, what that would have been capable of.
Much like Cosgrove Hall, Qurios made use of the shooting scripts that were used on set of The Ice Warriors in order to help them try and mimic the filmed segments. Many missing episodes also have telesnaps, a collection of essentially screenshots of the episode, something that Cosgrove Hall and Planet 55 did not have. These telesnaps were used to their advantage in recreating shots as faithfully as possible. However, the telesnaps and Mark Ayres' reconstructed soundtrack could only go so far. In many instances, it became difficult to understand what was actually going on in the scene without actual footage, and so the team had to sometimes take an educated guess as to what they needed to animate. One focus for the animation was the eyes of the characters. Little darts are included to keep the characters feeling alive, and as well as this, the whole head is rigged to be able to somewhat swivel on the neck, giving a small illusion of a 3D space. Even so, 3D sets were created, allowing for more creative freedom and a variety of different backgrounds for each scene. The animation itself is easily one of the most influential in the catalogue of Doctor Who animations. Subsequent missing episode animations would build primarily on the style introduced here. However, Planet 55 were likely already working on their next animations, and thus were not able to implement this popular style, as we will see in the animation of one of the most revolutionary episodes in Doctor Who history. Thanks for watching. I've really been appreciating all the support on this series, it really means a lot. Don't get me wrong, I know I don't have the presenting chops or the animating skills like many people on this platform, but it's great to see so many people enjoying these videos. Obviously I do want to make other kinds of Doctor Who videos, preferably on the revived series, but I just don't know where to start. I did write a script detailing the episodes I skipped from my childhood, but it just didn't seem very entertaining. Either way, I've been Sam, and I'll see you next time.